Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Nene Leakes, formerly from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But if you leave it up to Kenya Moore, she will be a current housewife of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, when BravoCon had this panel for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, sitting on the couch was Drew, Sadora, Kenya Moore, and Candy Burris, and they asked Kenya Moore a question: what former housewife would you love to see come back? And Kenya Moore, being Kenya Moore, said Nene Leakes, right? And she said, I know it might be shocking. Nene and I didn't get along, but you know what? I think she would be a great addition to come back to the show. And guys, I'm paraphrasing. So here's the thing. What do I think about Kenya Moore's suggestion of bringing Nene Leakes back? Well, it will please a lot of fans because a ton of fans are out there saying, Nene, 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 bring Nene back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think Kenya Moore, though, is saying it really for money purposes, really for rating purposes, not so much so that she really wants to see Nene come back, but what she wants more than anything is for those Roa ratings from back in the day to come back. There was a time period where Roa was #1 above all the Housewives versions, okay? They was over Beverly Hills. They was over Salt Lake City. They was over all of them. Those girls were rocking it out. And then, it's a roller coaster ride. They went from the top and they kind of dipped down and they're kind of creeping. And when I say creeping their way back up. But the fact that they're creeping, I'm not quite sure that just simply bringing Nene Leakes back is going to bring them back to the top of the food chain. And the reason why is because before, when Nene left, a lot of fans, they don't want to admit to it now because they're all back on the Nene train, and that's fine. But a lot of fans, Nene's last 2 seasons, they had enough of her. They wanted her out the door. So I think if Nene comes back and brings us a different flavor, wholeheartedly it will work. And I really think it will work now because of all the current things that are going on in her life, if she is willing to share those things on screen. One, I'm sure she's still navigating, the passing of Greg. He was a major part of her life for what, over 20 years? You can't just blink your eyes and close your eyes and kind of get over that. 2, she's currently dealing with everything that's going on with her son Brent and his health issues, okay? The stroke, the congestive heart failure. She's also dealing with, her oldest son that has his children, and, she has the grandchildren, and some of the mothers of her oldest son, children, her and Nene don't kind of get along. And then you have also, she has the new boyfriend, okay? And with her new boyfriend comes a whole lot of drama and controversy. I wonder what's going on with that alienation of affection lawsuit that, her boyfriend's alleged, estranged wife is suing Nene for. So a combination of all of those different things, if she comes back to Roa and shares snippets of those different scenarios with us, I think she can give us a show. Now, see, I would love to have seen Nene do like a show with the Lilithia Lounge, but her last live that she did when she was talking about, everything that was going on with Brent, she said she really just wanted to sell the Lilithia Lounge. And I can totally and completely understand why, because running a restaurant in a lounge, period, is a whole lot of headache. And really, to run it successfully, if you are the sole owner of it, even if you own 50% or 60%, you probably got to live in that lounge. And, at Nene's stage in her life, does she really want to live in a lounge? And I don't mean physically living there, but I mean be there all the time to make sure things are going well and running right. And sometimes when you have business like that, where it bears the name of someone, a celebrity, so to speak, people are coming there truly to see and hopefully run into that particular celebrity. So imagine a lot of people probably come to the Lilithia Lounge looking for Lilithia Nene Leakes. So it would be kind of difficult to navigate and live your own personal life and then run this lounge and be there on a consistent and regular basis. So pretty much that's what I came here for, to say that, you know, Kenya Moore wants Nene back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. What's her name? Candy was giving Kenya the side eye, like, are you serious right now? Like, really? But I think Candy would accept anybody back over Phaedra, which is so crazy. And we're not going to go down that whole wicked path and winding road right now with the situation between Phaedra and Candy, because it's like girls, like, and bro, I can't say girls, probably more Candy. Forget the girl already, like, let it go. But I have been told before, listen, it's easy for you, Diva, to say let it go because it did not happen to you, and I'm not going to disagree with that. Don't know how I would feel if somebody was accusing me of such horrific things. Would I be able to ever forgive them? I would hope so, but I cannot wholeheartedly say, yes, I would. So, guys, here's the question. Do you want Nene back? Now, there was a fan quoted as saying, what did this fan say? They said, Roa without Nene is like having a fashion show with no fashions. Do y'all really think it's that deep? Do you really think that Nene is Roa? Do you really think that bringing Nene back is going to boost those ratings and knock those ratings out the box? And do you think if we bring Nene back, we're going to get a different Nene? Are we going to get the same old, same old? See, here's the thing. Sometimes when people produce greatness, they're consistently chasing that greatness and try to either duplicate it or do even better. You know, for example, like with Michael Jackson, when he came out with Thriller. Thriller was a massive hit. And I can't remember if Thriller or Bad came first, but I know both of them was like really huge hits. And he was chasing those highs, so to speak, of those successes like the rest of his career. And he couldn't no album that came after those two came even close to matching that particular success. So can we get back the original success of Roa? I don't know. But in my opinion, if we're going to try, then yes, bring Nene back. But you also have to bring Portia back. And while we at it, why not bring Cynthia back? And while we at it, why not throw Lisa Wu in the mix? And do I dare say this? And don't kill me, y'all. While we're at it, why not bring Kim Zolciak back? And then I think we will have the makings of getting Roa back to the top of the food chain and really knocking those ratings out the box and us having a show for real. This past season, the show was mediocre. I think I'll give the whole season, being generous, a 5. And then the reunion, I sat through it for review purposes, but the reunion was a snooze fest, and I don't even know if it deserves a 2, but I'll be nice and respectfully give it a 3. So I can say this, I guess I'm going to say this for sure, with Nene there and Marlo and all of them girls, it would be a show. It would be a show. Will it bring them back to the top? I'm not sure. So listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Do you think Nene Leakes should come back to Roa? Is Kenya Moore right for asking her back? And if she comes back, do you think Nene has the potential to give us something different? Is there any growth there? Or are we going to get the same Nene that left however many seasons ago? I mean, I'm willing to give it a chance. I will definitely look at it. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm a Roa diehard, right? So if they ever go down to the ratings or just goes down to, let's just make this up here, 10 people, I'm going to tell you hands down, I'm going to be one of those 10 people that are still watching. So I started this thing with Roa. I watched them from the very beginning, and I'm going to close this thing out with Roa. So whatever season becomes their last season, I will be watching. I'm going to be in the house and in the building with them, and I'm going to keep rooting them on, because when it comes to the Real Housewives franchise, Roa was definitely the first group that I fell in love with. And that's the reason why I'm going to hang with them to the bitter end. So guys, are you hanging in there with them? Do you want to see Nene back? Do you think bringing Nene back is going to bring them the ratings that they're really looking for? And I think Candy will be okay with having Nene back, but she probably pass out on the floor and throw a tantrum if somebody mentions bringing Phaedra back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.